Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gina Vadana and I'm an intentional photographer and videographer based in Berlin. Today we are gonna dive into my creative process as a self-portrait photographer. I am obsessed with self-portrait photography for I think more than 5 years. And it started like a therapy for me because I was trying to connect with myself and I wanted as well to see myself through the lens. And whenever I was out, just with my phone, I started just seeing different scenes in which I was, and I was just thinking that, wow, this actually could be a nice photo of me and very genuine and nice. And then slowly it evolve this practice into more elaborated processes in which I actually take time to dive into what does it mean to take pictures of myself. If you're into it and you want to learn more, then this is the perfect video for you because I really want to start from the basics, and one of them is really connecting to what you feel in that moment. So that's a very self-reflective journey as well, because I ask myself, how do I feel today? What I would want to portray in my self-portrait. And to come back to today's energy, really today it's an energy of Imbolc. I don't know if you know, I've just heard it from a friend of mine. She was sharing with me. I really don't know that much. I was reading yesterday when I was in a tram. It's basically the 1st and the 2nd of February. You are, or maybe, I don't know, you can do it all February because it's the return of the light. This is the idea. And for me, the light really signifies the white. Space, light, energy, aliveness. Slowly we coming back to that. And this is kind of a topic in my life these days because I'm actually organizing a ritual photo shoot in my studio for women only in Berlin. It is called The Seed. And the seed, it's also, I'm envisioning, whenever it's the energy of the seed or the color of is also white because it's oh my God, the sun is out. We didn't have sun for so long. And today when it's sun, I'm inside and I'm filming. But anyway, returning to Imbolc. So this is a tradition to celebrate the return of the light and to have a little ritual. And I don't know if you know about me, but I'm obsessed with ritual lately. And since I've been working with lots of women and I've been to women retreats, I learned a lot of beautiful ritual that I can do with myself, with my family, with my loved ones. And it's this one specifically. You need to have a white candle and white flowers, or the ghiocce. I don't know how to call this one in English. I'm gonna put it there. Ghiocce, you say it in Romanian. And you create kind of a little ritual for yourself in which you cleanse yourself and you create a little prayer for you. You just say, what would you want to cleanse off? What do you want to let go of? And make space and create more space around you. To be the version of you that's free and in the now and present and with awareness. That was a very long intro. Today I really want to share with you my creative process into creating a self-portrait that I didn't create for so long for my Instagram as well, Gina Vadana Artist, because I changed it from Vintage Gina to Gina Vadana Artist. This is my return to self-portraits again, and with this, a short announcement as well is that I'm creating my first online program, the Higher Self-Portraits program, or around those lines. It's all about the self-portrait photography and how can you go into it and learn more in details, how I'm doing all the the how-tos, but also the energetic, because I'm all about the energy as well. So yeah, let's get started with this immaculate energy that I want to create. I'm gonna invite you in the process with me. So let's see what wants to come to me today. So let's go. I've started with putting these flowers in my pans as if they come out from the back up to my spine. I wanted to symbolize the slow blossoming into the new season. As you can see, when it comes to posing, there are different poses and ways I believe it looks good, so I keep on trying. I really think that trying is always going to give you happy, beautiful accidents. And I'm going to show you at the end the pictures that I took after trying and trying and trying. started in taking your self-portraits, I hope this video in which I try to get the perfect shot gives you a framing into what does it really mean to photograph yourself. The vision won't always be as you see it with your internal eyes. The outcome is slightly different, and you will get better and better by seeing that vision, always trying and experimenting, watching, basically going back and forth from posing to capturing and crafting that idea until you are satisfied. The key is to not get disappointed or discouraged, as the more open and genuine curious you are with the process, the more you will get outside of your mental how-to and into that juicy creative flow. Flowers are an important prop that I chose for today's portrait shoot. That is my central piece, and the focus is to capture it in an harmonious dance through using different parts of my body. As for example here, I chose to place the flowers very close to my face for a series of close-ups. I always loved the idea of having props very near to my face. It creates a dope effect all the time. I always recommend this pose, laying on the ground, watching towards the camera or up towards the ceiling, daydreaming. This pose will never fail. I was exploring here with how to hold the flowers so it looks like they grew out of my hair, or I was just hugging them. I really love this series. Why am I so in love with taking pictures of myself? Because in that very moment, the decision of getting into this process with me makes everything else stop. My mind doesn't wander. I'm in full presence with myself. It is a mindful practice that will forever be in my toolbox whenever I need a boost. And also it teaches me so much about my own self, the way I carry myself in the process, the curiosity and genuine creativity to be in the now and make the most out of it, stretches me and makes me more resilient in the photo shoots I have with my clients. So it is a win-win. So here we are at the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I just want to mention, because now I'm very freshly after my creative process, is I highly encourage everyone that's interested about self-portrait photography is to really let yourself play and not take it too seriously. In the beginning, you know, we have an idea, and then from that idea can come another idea back to life, because we are so in flow and we are listening to what is it there that needs to be explored. And so I had these flowers, and then you saw I've been through different stages of developing this idea. And what I really encourage you is to make this practice not a complicated one. If you think about it, oh, I need to take pictures of myself, might be for some people, for some women, because I highly recommend all my sisters and all my, you know, wonderful friends that are females. I recommend this practice as a way to really go inside, inwards, connect with your body, and then try to express that through the photos. And then what I want to say is that if you think that this is like a crazy process, you know, to get ready, then make an idea and prepare the setup, I want you to think that this is uncomplicated. The initial steps that are more difficult, but once you are into the vortex of your own creative process, everything will seem so easily and in flow. Really, like most of the times, I'm, you know, like most of the creative processes, or it depends. Sometimes I'm just like having that idea, but because you know, in photography, you depend on some things. You depend on lighting, but if you see already a spot that has natural light, then you just place yourself there. You don't need to think about the light. But you need to think about, you know, the tripod, maybe the phone or your camera, where to place it. But this coming time, and you're gonna get used to it. I'm gonna wrap this video up, but if you are interested and you want to learn more, just stay tuned. I'm gonna share more here as well. And my process and other topics I'm gonna touch on YouTube as well. And I hope it was helpful. If it was, or if you had some insights during watching this video, then I will highly appreciate if you can give a like to this video and subscribe to my channel, of course. And you can follow my work on Instagram. By the way, I'm going to post this in the same time, so it will be as well on Instagram, my post about this beautiful in bulk return to light moment that we all had together. And yeah, to comment down below if you felt that something was alive in you during this process. Maybe you tried it yourself, and if you tried it yourself, please, I really want to know. So hashtag the higher self portrait. I really want us to connect. Why I said the higher self portrait and then I'm gonna wrap it up, it's because whenever we take pictures of ourselves, what I encourage everyone and what I do on my own journey is that I connect with my higher self, with my divine intelligence, with this, you know, the source, call it however lands for you. Some people can call it the universe or the universal energy, or this higher vision that we have, third eye, something that is divine and sacred within us. Because this is the work that I do. It's all around sacredness. And really, whenever you do whatever project you do, if you put a little prayer to it and tap into this energy of sacredness, then the outcome, it will be way, I think, more connected, and you're going to feel it. And yeah, this is what I highly recommend you. If you're going to do this, the higher self portraits hashtag, I want to see your work. I want to see how you discover yourself through this sacred practice of self portrait photography. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Until next time, stay juicy.